Neil Lennon. I'm really surprised that he's a tough character. Did he nominate himself? Chick disarms them and chases them out of the park with a sword. I wouldn't call that hard. I would call that stupid. What was he thinking?
Nutcase.
You're petty.
Wow. Aye, maybe.
Petty.
Yeah. But it got me out of getting any yellow cards at times, and it got a couple of red cards.
If that's the case, why every time somebody came near you, you just fell?
Aye.
Guys, we've been asked to rank Scottish football's hardmen. Right?
Ooh.
The list that we've got, I must say it wasn't us that picked it.
Who picked it?
Doesn't matter. They want to remain nameless, and no wonder. But
Go on,
you have
who's
to
on
pick
the
from
list?
Bobo Baldi, Chick Charnley, Neil Lennon, John Brown, and Graham Souness. Neil Lennon, are you surprised with that? Surprised with that one?
Neil Lennon. I'm really surprised that he's a tough character. Did he nominate himself? Neil Lennon.
Name some names other than in your squad.
First of all, I'll tell you, out of that five, I'll go. There we go.
Oh, straight in.
I'll go straight in. Chick Charnley.
Wait a minute, your opening statement was Neil Lennon, and you brought him
Yeah, but I don't know the merits of John Brown, whether he was hard. I mean, tell me why John Brown was hard then. I don't.
He'd do you in.
Hard.
He would do you in on the
pitch. But see, I don't. Define a hard man, because you've got players out there that'll be late for challenges. But
Chick Charnley.
Define a hard man. Somebody who used to play in the number 10 role. Define a hard man.
No, for me, it's somebody who leaves one on you, and that's a hard man. Bobo Baldi, for instance, would go through you. Did he mean it? Did he not? Maybe, maybe not. A Souness type character.
Like Marvin Andrews, the same type as.
Aye, Souness character. He's saying, I'm doing you, and he's going to do you. He's going to mean it. So that's how I would define a hard man, not the red cards, but Chick Charnley
who means it.
Most red cards in British football history.
Well, as far as I know, and this is just reading this off a card, the reason that Chick Charnley was renowned for being a hard man, or I don't know, I'd describe it as hard man / nutcase. He was renowned for the incident with the samurai sword. Did you know this? Two men show up at Thistle training with a sword and disrupt the session, threatening players. Chick disarms them and chases them out of the park with a sword. I wouldn't call that hard. I would call that stupid. What was he thinking?
Big Dunk was in Scottish football as well.
Yeah, that is fair play, Chick.
See when we found out that this is what we're doing, you actually turned to me and said, I can't believe I'm not in there.
I should have been in there. I mean, why is Johan Mjällby not in there?
I don't know.
Well, so from your squad, what? Dels? Hartson?
Come on, let's see yours.
I went Graham Souness, because I think he would know and want to do you. He would do you. Bobo Baldi, played against him. Could have been on. He was scary. Could do you. John Brown was your typical old-fashioned British centre-half defender.
What does that mean, British centre-half?
Would leave a bit on you. Chick Charnley, because as you say, Neil Lennon wasn't really.
And when's Neil Lennon ever stopped anybody who has a samurai sword?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why Chick Charnley's above Neil Lennon.
Do you want to go and try it? We'll go to Dunfermline training ground. Me and you.
With a samurai sword.
Couple of samurais. Come on, Lennon, let's have it. Let's see how hard you are.
You go to Dunfermline again. They probably will lay down. Let's have yours. Why is John Hartson? Why is John E. Hartson? Even his name, Big Bad John. That tells you why he should have been on here.
Well,
you were there when he kicked Berkovic? No, that was West Ham. That was West Ham, wasn't it? Yeah.
Different club. Come on, let's see your list.
Yeah. That's my list right there.
Neil Lennon at 5.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Baldi, he gave you a wee bit every so often.
He did, but it was just to size him.
Didn't hurt you.
Just to size him. I just bounced straight back up. Just to size him. That's...
I know, but if he's late to a challenge, he's wiping you out.
I'll tell you another one you played against. Craig Moore was a hardie. He would have gotten about
Muscat?
No.
Lorenzo Maruso?
Used to drink Baileys. He had a Baileys addiction.
I've got one for you. Martin Hardy.
Big Hardy. Big Martin.
Martin Hardy was...
Yeah, but see when I look at these guys, they would go and give it out, but if somebody smashed them back, they would just get up, and I mean that would be a hard man for me. Not somebody who's rolling about the ground. Like they'll mix it with both ways. They'll go and give it out. They won't hold a grudge against anybody. They'll just get up and go on with it. Ian Ferguson back in the night at Rangers as well. There's another one. You know, but you look at, I mean,
anybody that kid on they're a hard man.
Anybody?
Yeah, that's a good question. Any kid on?
Come on, let's hear them.
I'm going to say Bruni. There you go.
No, I disagree.
I'm going to say
Bruni would get out, but he'd happily had a few ding dongs.
Shaved the hair off.
Does
that, hard man. Now he's going back.
He never rolled about.
Does that make you hard? Does that make you hard shaving your hair off?
So, it does. So,
what was Lenny like to play against? Were you scared of him?
I was quicker than Lenny.
Bruni's a softy at heart.
I was quicker than Lenny.
Bruni's a softy at heart, no? Bruni's a softy at heart.
But he liked the mix of it. I think you're like Baldies and that. You're like, no going near him. That type of that.
Would you describe yourself as hard?
No.
I used to think you used to get involved.
I was playing the game.
I thought you were quite petty.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I was.
By the way, you've killed him because you've not got a reaction. You're hopeful.
But wait a minute. I agree. But I was playing the game. I was a step ahead because I know what I'm doing to influence the ref.
You're petty.
Well, maybe.
Petty.
Yeah. Petty. But it got me out of getting any yellow cards at times, and it got a couple of red cards for. I remember once playing against Bruni for Hearts, Celtic. He's caught me one of those. The ball's went over my head. I've turned. He's forearm smashed me in the throat. Next minute, the ball goes. He clears it down the line, going off the pitch. I've seen my opportunity. Just left my leg right there, but we've rolled right off the pitch and before VAR, get away.
Hauser, I hate that.
So that was the coward, the guy.
Not, yeah,
I'd take that.
No, but I didn't because he had a side to him where he would.
But I'd take it,
and
give it back.
Yeah,
but I enjoyed that. Have you seen any good bust ups? Training more so in the training ground.
Oh,
people used to
by Cut Broadfoot and
Christian Daly was the best I've seen.
It's funny. Christian Daly was obsessed with fitness. But he was obsessed with fitness. Yeah. So we were playing 5 or 6 asides. He just sprint about to get his heart rate up. And their team ended up getting battered and Big Cut's raging.
He's at the back.
You're going to fucking just stay in here, defend, blah, 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 blah.
Get back in your position.
The two of them end up at it. Ended up down in the gym.
Wait a minute. They end up on the pitch head to head. And I think Christian goes to Nottingham. Right? Not like Christian's character. So the next minute split up and that. And I remember being back in the changing room. Kirk, who's mental. Kirk could be. Walks in the changing room straight up to Christian's like, get your trainers on, indoor Astro now, and just walks away.
Just down there waiting on him.
Oh,
was Kirk Broadfoot not in here then?
That's fair, aye. He could have been.
Big Brothers could handle himself.
Aye.
Big boy could handle himself. Who's the hat? Like, see the likes of, like, you go back to even like people, I know it's totally off topic right now, but like people like Alan Shearer, I would go centre back, going and smashing.
I'd agree with that. You know, someone who can take it,
handle it,
and, as you've described, get back up and you know and stick the backside in. You know, and that's what a hard man sort of was for me. Terry Hurlock.
Another one.
He had a reputation. I know he was at Rangers. He had a reputation. He once tackled me when I was at Norwich. He was playing for Millwall, and I hurt everywhere. He was a tough guy. But no, the Arsenal backline back in the day, Stevie Bold, Tony Adams, in the days you could tackle from behind. I mean, that was not like the football you played in. You know, that was proper stuff, wasn't it? We played in. Are
you classing you as more age appropriate than me?
Yeah.
I played the majority of Kieran.
Wow.
We used to take proper.
Yeah, the old one.
Proper hits. Two softies over there, man.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, why every time somebody came near you just fell?
Aye.
Oh, come on, you're better than that. I use my body. Well, I've seen some good fights on training grounds, but players you probably wouldn't know. Martin Darling,
yeah, Swedish.
He duffed up.
You didn't punch him because he started ahead of you.
He was.
Did you just say duffed up?
Duffed up.
Come on.
He beat someone to a pulp at Blackburn.
What's
I won't
a duff
name
up?
the player.
Yeah.
I think that would nasty stuff. And
Tough character.
And just could look after himself.
Yeah,
like
I don't mean that.
I mean, most people we played with were quite, I would say,
robust.
Pretty footballers. I mean, pretty stupid, but reasonable. There's a line, isn't there? And sometimes people see the red mist. Mike Newell, Colin Hendry had a dust up.
In fact, saying that, Colin Henry, I played in a 5-a-side charity thing. Maybe about 5. No, it was September.
Walking
No,
football, no?
August, yeah, it was close to it. The next thing, the pitch next to us, I turned around and by the way, big Colin Henry's fighting with one of the boys. Like grabbing him with the throat, the two of them are grabbing back, he's pointing at him. I'm like, mate, you're 50 odd year old. Why are you fighting? Why?
Competitive nature.
I know, but come on. That's wee guys and his face and everything.
Who was the hardest one you played against then?
I mean,
Who roughed you up?
I mean, Bobo Baldi was somebody who you would be like, oh,
I'm
but
gonna leave him.
it wasn't seen till I went to Rangers, and then Big Marv was at it every single day in training. I'm like, this is just no normal. I remember when Craig Dargo arrived at Kilmarnock, and we were talking about Marvin Andrews when he first came to Wraith Rovers. When the ball got launched up in the air, Marvin went and headed it, boom, way up in the air, charges to the halfway line and headers it again. He just loved attacking the ball, going and being aggressive. But he was there was a throw up. The games, there was a 5-a-sides one day in training as well. The ball was thrown up in the air. Fergie went and challenged him. The next thing his nose is like that. Big Marvin just straight through him. But it wasn't it. He didn't go to do him, but that was just Marvin's type.
Talking about
Bobo
bad
Baldi, the
tackles,
exact same.
do you remember, were you still at Rangers when Lee McCulloch tackled Andy Little?
No.
Small-sided games, the young boys were kind of popping the older ones. Jig had enough. Ball comes over. Smashes him right in the stomach, but knows what he's doing. Like, Jig
There's
was
another one. Big,
Aye.
like Jig could handle himself, mate. He was a big boy.
Mm-hmm.
The big boy. So
What about yourself? Hardest player you played
In
against?
Scotland, Baldy was up there. He was one that you're like, I'm going for a header at the other side and just go up against somebody else. Do you know whose team were bad? The Stoke team under Pulis. Huth and Shawcross, guys like that. Just
horrible, aggressive.
they just run over the top of you. That type of thing. So
mine would have been that I didn't think any Rangers players were particularly hard at that time when I played up here. I'd say Arsenal back in the early 90s. Adams, Bold, Keown. He once chased me down the tunnel.
Winterburn as well with a bit
Highbury.
on. Winterburn would leave a bit on.
Really.
But he would leave a bit on.
Why Keown chasing you down the tunnel?
I was accused of unsportsmanlike.
I remember that throwing.
Yeah, that's awful stuff. I just misunderstood once again.
What was it?
Yeah.
Oh, you need. I remember
Well, we
this.
need to have a look at this.
Yeah, did it end up at a corner? Then you scored from the corner.
Well,
or something?
there were the days when we were supposed to give the ball back to the opposition. So that was
Did
just,
you do
just
that?
to start.
No, never.
Well, why Arsenal
Disgusting.
kicked it out, and I think it was a guy called Stephen Hughes, midfielder, kicked the ball out, or he went down injured, and they kicked the ball out. Wanted us to give it back to them, but I mean, it was all sort of gamesmanship on their behalf, and then so we threw the ball back over Nigel Winterburn, the hard man's head, and so I just chased him down into the corner, and he gave a corner away, and then it all kicked off, and Gary Flitcroft scored from the corner, smashed a great volley in top corner, and then we were away celebrating. Good point for us at Highbury, and I played the last 4 minutes right by the tunnel just to leg it because they were all after me. Nasty stuff.
Cowardly.
Nasty stuff. Unprofessional from the Arsenal
from you not giving the ball back.
Just misunderstood. Happens a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, you're totally misunderstood.
Yeah, happens a lot. Just trying to do the right thing for my team.
In terms of just quickly a wee bit off subject here, managers that you're like, woof, scared of. I remember Jim Jeffries when we were younger.
He was up there with the worst, man.
Scary.
Aye, and when you're straight out of kids' football and you've got him and Billy, bad cop, they were bad. Walter had his presence. I remember that cup final, nothing each half time. Can't remember who it was against. Nacho scored.
Falkirk.
Half time, Kenny's come in, shouting and bawling, and the gaffers just come in and just, you're the fucking worst, sit down, man.
That's crazy, man. Yours?
Manager? Who I was scared of.
Yeah.
And still am, Martin O'Neill. Just so clever. Just don't want to get in an argument with... I don't mind getting in an argument with you two. But Martin...
Yeah. Got you.
No.
So much more intelligent than you.
Right. On that note, let's go.